Today, let's talk about the Capital Life electronic app. So Capital Life is using the same system as Aetna's e-app. So if you've used Aetna, this should be a piece of cake for you. Just like Aetna, there are 4 main steps that I'm going to oversimplify here, but step 1 is log in and open the app. Step 2 is complete the app. Part 3 will add our client's payment info, and finally, for step 4, we'll sign the app. At any rate, let's jump in and we'll show you how it works. So first thing, you'll come to the portal and click on Quote and Enroll. Now, just like Aetna, you can do applicant A and B at the same time. We'll just stick with A for now. I'm going to use a Michigan zip code and our client's date of birth. We can click on these headings for a shortcut to the year, May, and then I'll click this little item here. We're going to make a January 1st effective date, male, no tobacco, and view products. So step 1 is getting a quote. Now we've run our quote and we still have a couple items to fill out here. No household discount. This is going to be underwritten. So we're going to go with Plan G and add to cart. And again, if you want to change the billing frequency, you can do that here. So let's start enrollment. So our client is a legal US citizen. Now we'll put in the Medicare card number. Going to copy and paste that date, and then we'll buzz through some eligibility questions. Okay, we'll just answer no to keep it simple. Now we're going to press check eligibility. And we qualify for underwritten. So now with the health questions, answering yes to any of the first 14 questions are going to disqualify your client. So that's nothing new, pretty similar to other carriers. So let's buzz through and hit no on these. And we'll move on. Okay, now for your client, as usual, you'll put in medications and doctor info. We're just going to keep this simple just so we can keep this moving quickly. Okay, now we're to the benefits and plan info. And we're just going to confirm that the premium and application fee, that your client's okay with that total. And then it asks once again if you confirm it. Okay, now we fill out your client info. Client is 6'0", 180, and next. Okay, so that was not a real address because I'm using a different state. What this does is it compares the address you enter, it compares it to the USPS database, and if it doesn't match, it complains. So we're just going to assume this is the correct address. Now, being that we can't do direct bill on a monthly payment, we must select electronic funds transfer. So we're going to use a bank here in town, Decatur Earth Mover Credit Union, and our account number is okay. It's a checking account. We're going to add the account. And now that the account is added, we can apply that account to this payment. So the EFT button appears. So now we press on EFT, and it's going to ask us which bank account to use. So we're going to use the one we just added. We're going to draft on the first and hit next. Now we just review our agent info. We're going to mail the policy to the agent and hit next. Now the last step is the signature. So Capital Life has something interesting called the on-the-spot process, or OTS. So when you fill out an e-app, when you submit the case, their system renders a decision in their business tracker section. So it takes 10 minutes or less, so you can view this in the system. And in many cases, you're going to get an acceptance or a reject with no phone call even required. So for the remainder, their call center will contact you and ask a few simple follow-up questions. So this is kind of a red, green, and yellow light situation. Like, green is, of course, accepted, red is rejected, and yellow just means they need to call. So we're gonna say, yes, we're ready to go, start signature process. And through here, we're just gonna click that, read through this. Your client needs to review the PDF, so you can turn your screen around if you're with them, or you can send this document to them. I'm going to click this little button to switch to full screen. And from here, we can buzz through the app and just make sure your client is aware of everything. And I'll hit escape to get back. So go through each one of the documents, the overflow, the HIPAA, and the app itself. Once you're done, close the window. And now we're able to agree to terms and conditions, and your client is ready to sign. That's if they're present. You just turn your screen around and let them either click it themselves or watch you click it for them. Just be sure to explain to them what's going on. Next is you as the agent need to click this, agree to terms and condition, and apply your signature. Okay, I need to stop here because if I submit this, that's going to go into the Capital Life system as an actual app. So we're going to have more information about this process, but again, it's very, very similar to Aetna's e-app. So if you need more information, check out Aetna's e-app. If you have any questions, please reach out, let us know. Thanks for watching.